Welcome in. Welcome in, friends. I just. Welcome in. Oh, well, we need to mute myself. Hold on, let me mute myself. Mute myself. You're probably going to hear my dog barking outside my craft room. You're going to see my work surface. Going to be doing some gel nails curing with my light. I was due to do them today, so I took them off last night. Just wanted to make sure everything looks good. Got live chat up. Got my iPad over here so I can see the chat. Also helps me to see and make sure that you guys can see me. So welcome. I hope you're all having a wonderful afternoon. Welcome and thank you for joining me. We just got off Tamara's live. Thanks for hopping over. If you did, thank you, Tamara. She's always so supportive of me. I just love this community. I have not done my nails on a live before, but I have a haul video to do, crafting videos to do, planning videos to do. So I had to get my nails on point, guys. They were looking rugged. Hello, Whitey Budget. Thanks for joining me. You use the same one. This is my first time using this brand, so I'm going to be trying it out. Last time I did them 2 weeks ago, I did this ASP and I was pleased with that. It held up really well. It stayed shiny. I didn't have any problem except for one nail started to chip, and that was when I was crafting. So that is sort of, kind of the issue, but ow, I just hit my knee. So I'm not going to waste any time. I want to get started because I know y'all have been on Tamara's live. Everybody's busy. As you can see, my nails are natural. Hi, Atia. Thanks for joining me. Miss Kina, thank you. Thanks for joining in. There may be times I'm going to respond and times I'm not because I do have to pay attention when I'm doing this, so feel free to chat among yourselves. I just thought it would be kind of fun to come on and do a natural gel nail with you. I do want to state and specify I am not a nail technician. However, I am a licensed cosmetologist. I have been since 1988. So my whole career was spent behind the chair doing hair, but I do know how to do nails and I am legal in the state of California to do so. But it is not my profession, nor has it ever been. I can just do my own and I feel confident doing them. So, I've already given myself, while I was watching Tamara's video, a little bit of a water manicure. Sometimes I'll do that prior to I always do it prior to painting my nails. I don't always do it prior to gel. When you're doing gel, you want your nail beds super duper dry. We live in a dry environment, so that's not a problem for me. So that's why I had to go and do a little bit of a water manicure. I had some dry cuticles that I had to soak and nip with my nippers. So I've done all that in an effort to save time. But what I did want to show you, if you're considering, let me zoom in. I have to stand up to see. Okay, I want you guys to be able to see, but I don't want it to be so close that it's blurry. Mainly, once you get your cuticles cleaned up, shape your nails. My nails are short because doing crafts, I can't grow them long. I mean, they just break. Through the years in the salon, I've done the gamut of acrylic and, everything. But this just works for me. I'm kind of a do it myself kind of a person since I can. So I like to do my own gel nails. I did treat myself when I was out of town this week. Got a pedicure. That was nice. Because, you know, you get older, it's a little harder to reach your feet. And it's just harder to do your own pedicures. I don't know why. But anyway, so my nail surfaces are already prepped. I'm not going to get real chatty because I know that's not what you guys are here for. And everybody has things to do, kids to feed. So I've already pretty much pre-prepped my nail surface, but I just kind of wanted to show you that I do go back in with the metal cuticle pusher, and just main thing is get your cuticles pushed back. And if you're just doing a dry cuticle prep, you're going to want to scrape them. I don't really have a lot of dry cuticles today because I did do my water manicure. I know, you're right hand. I do too. But you know what's weird? It seems like sometimes I'll make more mistakes on I'm right-handed, but I'll make more mistakes doing my left hand. I don't know why. I have no reason, no explanation for that. But thanks for joining me, guys. I love to meet new people. So yeah, my nails are pretty well prepped. I'm going to take just a cotton pad here. This is a mixture of, oops, everything's going to fall over. Alcohol and, gosh, what do I have in here? It's been so long since I made it. It's just a nail drying solution, so it's a little bit of polish remover and no, not polish remover. Is it polish remover? Oh God, now I'm sounding really stupid. Acetone and alcohol. Oh shoot, let me go look because you got to do a certain percent. Let me see. I have it in the bathroom. Sorry about that. All that time to prepare and I didn't get it. So yeah, you want to do 91% isopropyl alcohol and then a little bit of acetone. So it's a nail, all it does is dry your nail beds. So basically you just sort of want to, after your nails are prepped, I do one hand at a time. That works for me. I'll do my left hand first and then I'll do my right hand. All I'm trying to do is and I've already, but let me show you, I can do this again. Be sure, if you're doing gels, just rough up your nail bed. Don't be, you don't have to be too aggressive, but you just want that product. You want your base coat to have a nice rough surface. This is a very spongy foam file, so do that. Come back in again, work from your smaller nail to your larger nail. That way you're not transferring debris from the bigger nail to the smaller nail. Yeah, that right hand is a beast. It is. It's hard. I don't know, but like I said, sometimes I do better on that one. I don't know why. And I don't know if you guys have ever noticed in my videos, this particular finger, I was in an accident when I was a young girl, probably around 3. And I got the end of it cut off in a bicycle chain. So I was born with my normal finger, but as a result of the accident, it cut the end of this nail off, but it did not damage the matrix so much that it didn't grow a nail. So I've found over the years, I cannot put an acrylic, I can't put a tip, I can't put anything like that, just doesn't work. So that's why anything more natural for me, whether it's just a manicure, gels, that kind of thing, works for me. So if you notice in my videos why that nail looks different, that's the reason why. Yeah, don't stick your fingers in a bicycle chain, would be my recommendation. So I'm going to get my lamp, and what I'm going to do is start with my base. I do mine on 60 seconds for my base and my 2 coats of color, and then I do a 90-second for my top coat. So I'm going to start with my, one thing about gel as well, let me just pump my little lid here. Have a orange wood stick or something. I also have one of these at the ready because if you get any gel on your, you don't want to flood your cuticles with any gel, whether it's base, color, or top coat, because once you cure it, it's there. So I like to be very careful. I'm going to start with my this finger, and I just sort of make sure that my brush is hitting each edge, and then you can sort of work it up to the end of the nail bed. Very thin coat. You don't have to go super duper thick. It's actually better to control your product. That's why I said there may be times I'm going to talk and times I'm not, because when I do my nails, I try to really just pay attention. So I'm just going to each corner of my nail bed. And I do these 4 and I cure it because with my thumb, I need to come in at a different angle. So this is going to be my 60 seconds. So this is when I can check my, yeah, it does keep my nails strong. Because we live in a very dry climate and my skin tends to be dry, they're brittle. And I feel that the gel keeps my nails stronger. It's a little bit, to me, it seems like a layer of protection. When I do regular polish on my nails, I don't know that that protects it as much. And it chips off faster. That's what I like about having the light and curing the nails. It stays longer. Let me get in frame here. And sorry about my shadows, guys. You know, if you watch my videos, if I do afternoon videos, I've got trees and the sun sets right here in front of me. So I do get my afternoon shadows. All right. So that is the base coat. Now comes the tricky part. All right. So as I said earlier, this is first time I'm using. I'm sure in the salon, I mean, one of my best friends that I've worked with for almost 30 years did nails. And if I happened to get my nails done in the salon, it was usually with gel. So I'm sure she used a gamut of products, and I probably never paid attention to the product, more so just picked the color. So she may or may not have used this product on me, but it's the first time I'm using it. So I like to offload my brush. I'd rather have less product than more. And the reason for that is you can control it. Because if you flood your cuticles with your product, you're going to be sorry. It's hard to get off. It's not like regular polish. I have a little bit of cleanup to do. So this is where I take, remember I pumped my pump over there. You're going to want to take off any polish that you might have gotten on your skin before you cure it. Because once you cure it, it's there. It's there till you do your nails again. You can't see what I'm doing? Should I zoom in? Hi, Cheryl. Hey, love. Thanks for joining me. You're listening and cooking dinner. Okay. Was I out of frame? I'm not used to doing this, so maybe let me move. Tell me, guys, talk to me. Let me know if this is helping. Is this helping? Okay, perfect. Yeah. That's usually what I do, Cheryl. Most of the time that I'm listening to a lot of this stuff is I'm cooking dinner or. So again, just go slow. I like to start about not quite up to the cuticle. Then you can come in and you can sort of slowly push it up. That way you're not flooding your cuticle. And this principle goes for any polish. It doesn't have to be gel. Again, we're going to have to come in, clean up that skin right there. I think I'm going to like this color. Last week I had red. I have a really, look at there, see? That's what you got to clean up. I have a really weird skin tone. When I was in cosmetology school, I don't know if you guys remember seasonal colors when people were doing if you're winter, spring, summer, or fall. My teachers could never decide if I was a spring or a summer because I'm blonde hair, blue eyed. That's the Danish side from my mom and my grandpa on her side. But on my dad's side, he was Irish and Scottish. So I've got my mom's blondish, reddish, strawberry blonde hair. But I have my dad's Irish skin. And my mom, actually, she had a really pretty, oh gosh, my oldest daughter has her skin tone, a real olive skin tone. My sister's that way too. She can tan real easy, but I got more the Irish skin. So I have a hard time. Some colors look good on me and some don't. Okay, so we're going to go back in for the 60 seconds. We're going to cure that. Soaking off overlay to get started. As I said, I'm not a nail technician. I am a licensed cosmetologist, and hair was what I did for 30 years. So I soak. Now, an overlay, are you talking about just an overlay of gel? Or are you talking an overlay of a acrylic or something else? Because that would make the difference. If it's just gel, I can tell you how I soak mine off and I can show you what I use. If it's acrylic, I don't know that I'd be able to. Oh, gel with powder. I don't know. I don't know what kind of powder. I don't know what kind of powder they would use. I just use regular, I can show it to you. I have to grab it out of the bathroom. It's just, see, even with my lighting, I have a hard time sometimes. Yeah, this is just soak off gel is what I use. So if it's got gel with powder, makes me tend to think it's probably got some acrylic in it if it's powder. because usually acrylic is the powder and the liquid. And I don't mess with acrylics, so this orange wood stick is getting really wore out. Let me grab another one. I think I've used that one too much. So you can see where cleaning as you go is so important. If you don't clean as you go, you're going to have a mess. I got to reload that dispenser. Okay. Do you get them done, Jackie, in a salon? I think if I wanted to do them longer, I mean, I could do them, but I'd probably go get them done. Just because when you start adding extension, forms, things like that, that's a whole different animal. All I'm doing today is just the home. If you want to do your gel nails at home, I have decent nails. Like I said, we're dry, so they just don't get very long. And with crafting, I can't wear them long. And when I did hair, I couldn't work with them long anyway. And like Tamara, she's got really pretty nails, really pretty nail beds. So she could totally do something like this at home. I mean, anybody could. It doesn't, there's no. The only thing is with this type, you've got to have the gel light to cure it. But you know what? They make some really nice gel nail polish that I've also used. It doesn't last as long, but it's better than regular. Can you guys still see me okay? Oh, you do? You have very pretty nail beds. I noticed these kind of things, you know. Years in the industry, I guess. But no, you do have pretty nails. And I can agree with you. I mean, I think the coffin nails are gorgeous and the long nails, they're beautiful. But I couldn't function with them. Personally, myself. But I think they're beautiful. What I like about this system is I get more wear out of my nails. I can do them myself. I'm cheap. Guys, I am cheap. I cut my own hair. I color my own hair. I do my own nails. I am cheap. Okay, so I got the 2 coats there. Now we're going to do the thumb. That's top. Woo, this is base. I remember, Tamara, when I first started watching your channel, well, you weren't doing the longer nails. And then I think maybe you were just doing your own nails. I'm not sure. And then you went to the longer nails. It cracked me up. Because I think you struggled with them there for a bit. Okay, so that's my base. Let's close this so I don't spill it. And then I am going to have to bring this to the end of my table, guys, just to get my thumb in here. So all I've got is my thumb in there. Ready to shorten them. Yeah, your hubby liked them long, huh? Scuff the surface. Yeah, that's what, okay. Thank you, Whiny Budget. Yeah, that's what I do is, I'll show you in just a second. Gosh, there's a fly in here. Where'd that come from? I scuff when I have my gel on there, I rough up, I scuff the nail the polish with any of my files, and then I'll show you as soon as I get out of here what I do. Okay, so that was my clear. So yeah, I take a cotton pad, I put I usually cut these in 4, and then I put a product. It's just a soak off gel nail, and then I have these little things, so I scuff them up, and then I soak them off and scrape them off. So that's, yeah, I did all that ahead of time today. Okay, so god dang fly, where'd he come from? Are you supposed to bathe? Yeah, you have to let them soak. It takes a while. Even for me, the recommendation, dang fly, how did that fly get in my room? Even for me, let me make sure I'm in frame here, guys. Let me know if I'm not. This is a little different setup for me. Let me pull everything back. It says to let them soak about 15 minutes, but I find it's really, for me, about closer to 30 minutes. Because what I'll do is I'll soak it, and then I scrape it. And then I reapply my soak off product for a few minutes, and then I scrape it. So there you go. You don't want to flood your cuticles. And you could totally do this with, you could totally put on like a, glue on an extension and do this. I do apologize. I have to come to the end of the counter to do my thumb. Yep. Soak and then scrape and then soak. Yeah. Whiny Budget, is there a certain, you said you use this same polish? Is this one of your favorites, or do you use different ones? I've tried the Gelin, this ASP. I was going to get Gelish last time I was at the beauty supply, but it wasn't on sale. So I got the ones that were on sale. Yeah, those, yeah, they work. I like them. They work. I got them at Sally's Beauty Supply. I think they came in a pack of 10. So what I'll usually do is I'll do 5. I'll do one hand and then the other. I just find it easier to do it that way. Oh, there goes my dog. You have China glaze? Okay. Yes. I don't like putting my fingers in acetate or acetone, sorry. And that's the old school way. I mean, I don't know if they still do that for acrylics because I don't wear acrylics, so I can't speak to that. But that is definitely the old school way where they would basically put you in a bowl of acetone up to your elbows. What I like now with those little, these little guys that I showed you is you just do each nail. It does dry your, okay, let me close that so I don't knock it over and spill it, and I have to cure this nail. With these, you just do per nail. It dries your cuticles out, but then you come in with your cuticle oil, and that really helps. The gelish, okay. Yeah, it's okay. I like the gelish, yes. Yeah, I like the gelish. I just didn't like that, what they had at, because I just was at Sally's. I wasn't at any of the other beauty supplies because there wasn't any of them near me where I was. But I didn't like that the gelish was just in such small, which for me is probably fine if you're doing clients. That's not very cost effective. But the only reason I didn't get any of the gelish because it wasn't on sale, but the Gelaze was on sale and the ASP was on sale. You do a full manicure. You know what I do is there's a couple schools of thought on it. You want your nail beds really, really dehydrated and dry to apply gel, but I like to nourish my nails and my cuticles. So what I do is like I took my nails off yesterday, so then I have just been putting like tons of cuticle oil on my cuticles and my nails and hand lotion. So yeah, I agree. I do the same thing. I kind of like to maybe wait 24 hours or at least, partial part of the day. So this is the top coat. And yeah, and just sort of rehydrate my nails. I think that's important. At least I feel like it is. We've always lived in such a dry area, and hydrating and conditioning, whether it's hair, nails, has just always been sort of always. Why is that? Seems like it's go away, fly. Seems like it's buckling a little on me. We'll see. So I just did the top coat. So I'm just making sure there's none on my skin or underneath my nail. No, that's okay. Oh gosh, yeah, the nail clip, I got it at Sally's. They're actually for, I'll show you, I'll demonstrate, I'll show you as soon as I get this done. I'll show you. I can't even handle this fly, you guys. And I don't have my flopper in here to flop him. And why is there a fly in my craft room in late October? What is the deal? It's funny, this top coat, in addition to this particular product, takes a minute to level. So another tip, if you hold your fingers kind of like this, that'll help. Gravity will help. Yeah, instead of the foil and a cotton ball. Exactly. I think it stays better. You can get them off Amazon, sure. Exactly. And they're cheap. They're not that expensive. Now, this is a little bit of a process. Obviously, it takes a minute more than doing, just polishing your nails. But what I like is that it lasts. This is weird. It kind of like it's a little bit bubbly when I put it on, and then it settles. That's really interesting. It didn't do that on top of the ASP, so I'm not sure why it's doing that. Yep, acetone dripping. Oh, I hated that. I hated the acetone. I think that's one of the things I hated about getting acrylics was soaking your nails off in the acetone. And then you think about it soaking into your skin and how nasty that is. Okay, so let me put that over there. So now that I'm on my top coat, I'm going to go to my 90 seconds. And my particular machine, it starts out low and it gets hotter. So it'll do 30 seconds of low, 30 seconds of medium, and then 30 seconds of high. And if I've missed anything, I'm sorry, but it is hard to do your nails and pay attention to everything. But yep, go get these. You put your, you know what I do? I cut one of these. Well, I don't cut, I tear. I cut this into fourths. And that seems to be plenty. Maybe you could do a smaller for your pinky, your smaller fingers. And then I just saturate that with my soak off, which I think mine I got at Walmart. I saw the same thing at Sally's. I just happened to pick it up at Walmart. And then put it on, let it go about 15 minutes, scrape off what you can. And it's better to soak off more than scrape, because what happens if you do too much scraping, you're going to damage your nail bed. So I like to let it soak, scrape. If there's still some that's a little bit resistant and doesn't want to come off, I'll resaturate my cotton pad and then just soak it a few more, maybe 10 more minutes, and scrape. And then maybe at the end, if you have to, you can come in with a real soft foam buffer and just get some of the, if you've got some left like in your corners or, little bit left there. Okay, so that was that. So now I need to do my thumb. So I've got base coat, 2 coats, and a top coat. I could do 2 coats of top coat, but I don't really think I need to. You're over the salon life. Yep. Me too. If I can do my nails. Yep. Yep, I know. Me too. And it's kind of funny to say because that's how I made my living for decades, and I think that's why I'm confident doing it. For me, that's why I'm confident doing it myself, because it's like my husband always tells me, go treat yourself, go get your hair done. No, I don't want to. I like the way I do it. Granted, yes, it is nice sometimes. And I have to say this in all honesty, some of my besties that I spent years and years in the salon with are not here anymore. And I just don't, we live in a small town. I don't know a lot of the new people, and I can do my highlights. I can, if I want to do my color, I can do my color. If I want to do my nails, I can do my nails. But I do like to go get my pedicures. I do like to do that when I'm at Walmart. So I did do that when we were in Minden yesterday. I had a medical appointment. For those of you that don't know me, I'm a breast cancer survivor. So, I'm proud to be a survivor, and I see my oncologist every 6 months, away about 3 hours away from where we live. And so I always treat myself to a pedicure. Yeah. I mean, I can do my own pedicure, but did I do my 90 seconds? I hope I hit 90 on that. Yeah, I like to treat myself to a pedicure. And sometimes a manicure, but it just depends. But yeah. Yeah, so I got my pedicure yesterday, so was it yesterday? No, we came home yesterday, so it was the day before. Thank you. Yeah, 6 years. 6 years. I was stage 3C. They did not catch it early. And I had a lot of lymph node involvement. In fact, every single time I see my oncologist, he tells me, he says, at 5 years, I usually cut people loose. He said, but I had every lymph node they took was positive, and I had a tumor outside of a lymph node. And then there was some questionable mets to my spine that apparently the chemo took care of. So yeah, he tells me, he says, no, you scare me, so I'm going to be following you for at least 10 years. So what I'm going to do now, not to get off subject, but there's an inhibition layer that's left. Some products are a little sticky, some are not. This one is not so sticky, but take your cleaner, take your nail cleaner after you get your base coat, your polish, and your top coat, And then you just take this inhibition layer, take your nail cleaner, and you just wipe off this inhibition layer, and then you're done. And it's dry, it's cured, it's dry, you're good to go. You're not going to scuff anything up. And then what I do sometimes too, because as the days go on, lotion, things like that will kind of dull your nails. If you just take, you could even take isopropyl alcohol. It doesn't have to be a nail cleanser. Just take that and put it on your nails, and then it brings your shine back. So I'm going to go ahead and do my other hand. Do you guys want to hang out and watch me, or am I like boring you to death? Oh, Jackie, awesome. June was 3 years since your double mastectomy. Awesome. Bless your heart. Oh my gosh. I don't meet too many cancer survivors. Let's see. April, I'm trying to think. Diagnosed in May, so July was 6 years since I had my bilateral mastectomy. Yeah, amazing. Good job. Now, this may be too personal of a question, and if it is, that's fine. Don't answer it. Were you able to get reconstruction? Did you want reconstruction? I wanted reconstruction. That was the plan. And we scheduled it to where my breast surgeon and the plastic surgeon would work together in the OR. And I was to get implants during my surgery. But because I had so much lymph node involvement, they came out and spoke to my husband and said, we fear that if we proceed with the implants, it could impede treatment, because they knew by the level of lymph node involvement that I would have to have chemo and radiation. So it was decided for me when I was under anesthesia that I would not start reconstruction. So that's what I woke up to, which was very devastating. I mean, I can just remember crying. I was so devastated. I did not see that coming. And so, yeah, that was probably one of the hardest things, was waking up and realizing that was not an option for me. There was expanders in. Okay. That's what I planned on. So, and are you doing okay with that? Is everything okay? I know sometimes there's a lot of issues with rejection, especially if you've had radiation, and I did have to have radiation. All the doctors and husbands go on the corner for yeah, exactly, right? Oh, that's good. Good for you. Good. Good job. Yeah. I was just, I guess, too far gone. And then I had to do it was about a year's worth of treatment from the time they started chemotherapy. And then I had to have radiation. And my plastic surgeon, we had several meetings, and radiated tissue does not accept expanders well, and there's a high risk of infection. there's a high risk of rejection. And to me, that really was scary. In fact, I even talked to my husband and my girls about it recently. Well, not my youngest daughter. She wasn't there with us at the time, but I was considering maybe revisiting reconstruction. But my husband was like, no, 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 because the chance of rejection is so high for me. And infection, and also reoccurrence, as I said, with so much lymph node involvement. I have to take a medication called letrozole, which is a really nasty, nasty medication. And to be honest with you, I don't take it every day. I take it every 2 or 3 days. It's got lots of nasty side effects, but it's supposed to help prevent reoccurrence. And so the chance of my reoccurrence is so high that I fear if I did do reconstruction, it could possibly prevent them from finding something soon enough. So yeah, my family is really not on board with that. They'd rather have me like I am than not have me at all. And I can totally understand that, because I would feel the same way with my loved ones, for sure. They are more important to me than their boobs. I mean, yeah, I wish I had them. I wish I had what I used to have. I mean, they weren't humongous, but they weren't bad either. Except they tried to kill me. So that's the only thing that I didn't agree with. You're on tamoxifen? A blood clot. Oh, yes. I tried tamoxifen. Yeah, Tam, it's... Yeah, I'd love what I had before, but shoot, I'd rather be alive than dead. I'm trying to see. The sun is glaring and I can't see my comments. I could not tolerate tamoxifen. I tried, I think, everything. Tamoxifen did not, no, we didn't agree. Letrozole has been, I tell my oncologist it's the least of the evils. The only thing it does, which is really weird, it settles in my ankles and it makes my ankles ache. Because tamoxifen, oh my God, that just... Talk about pain in your joints and your body and yucky. We shouldn't be talking about this. We're doing nails, huh? So I hope you guys are enjoying this little nail tutorial. Are you learning anything about nails? Or I guess with these lives, they just go where they go, huh? See, I actually do pretty good with my left hand. But I'm so glad to have a sister, a pink sister. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. I don't get to talk to many survivors anymore. I mean, I could. I just don't put myself out there. I'm kind of a loner, kind of a homebody. That's why I love my homebody. And Tamara had hers. I have not... My homebody's kind of in storage. But I did get some new things, you guys. So I have to do a haul video, but I wanted to get my nails done, so I thought I'd bring you along. So I've just got these guys to go, cure these, and then top coat, and we're done. I think this color's pretty. I like this. I know when you go to the salon, they always they talk about, capping your nails, capping the end. But I don't do that because I make too much of a mess. And for me, since I can redo them if they get messed up, it's not a problem. You know, if I'm paying to have it done, sure, I want my full 2 weeks. Some people can go 3 weeks. But, you know, if I don't cap the ends and I have to redo them in a week or a week and a half and I'm doing it myself, it's not an issue. The whole body is in the safe. Oh, I'll show you what color in just a second. Yeah, it does make you relive your experiences. And I found a really healthy, I don't know, whoop, I kind of slipped on that one. Yeah, I heard one time that it's really healthy. I mean, I didn't mind talking to you guys about it today. Like, I don't know that I could have done that, you know, a few years ago. I'd have been more vulnerable or self-conscious, but it's a good idea to kind of basically, like, just talk to your doctor about it. I mean, obviously you can talk to your friends, your family, your husband, whatever, but things that are sort of traumatizing like that, you don't want to relive it. You know what I mean? You don't want it in the forefront of your mind. It's not what you should focus on. It shouldn't be the focus of your everyday, because it is the focus of your everyday when it is your everyday. Yeah, she's in the safe, or else she will. It is in the safe. Oh my God. I can't even with myself. I can't even. You guys, I got to do a haul video. Probably not tonight because it's, getting to be time to. Oh, I got the best deal on salmon at Walmart yesterday. We did a little bit of shopping on our way home. For $15, I got 3 pounds of salmon. Now, usually here where I love salmon. So we usually eat it like once a week, but it's not uncommon where we live to have to go pay like $10 a pound, $9.99 a pound, $8.99 if it's on sale. But Walmart it was 3 pounds of a nice salmon for $15. So I got that. And then just before I came on and watched Tamara's live, I cut it into 3 sections. So we're going to have a third tonight, and then that's 2 more meals after that for my husband and I. I was pretty excited. I don't know why. Oh, I started thinking about making dinner. But yeah, I was excited. Man, that was a good deal. Ooh, I do too. You almost got the homebody because I am a homebody, but the floral blooming. Yeah, there was some pretty ones. I'm a homebody too. And my planner lineup for next year is going to be my homestead and my homebody. So it's kind of going to be a combination of both. Yeah, you can change the cover. I was really excited about, Tam, you saw my cover that I ordered, didn't you? Off Etsy, stylish planner. I got me a fall colored planner or cover. I just love it. Yeah, $6.99 a pound. That's a good price. It's never that cheap here at home, ever. I know, isn't it pretty? I just love that. I'm having so much fun with that. I think I'm going to order one for December, because then that will get me through until I start using the homebody cover in January. So right now I'm just kind of going in, getting any because I just put my last coat of clear. If you guys like this kind of video, let me know. I like to do chat videos. I don't do them as well or as often, obviously, as Tamara, but I like coming on and chatting if anybody's interested. That dang fly is still in here. Which floral one did you get, Jackie? Okay, so I just did the 90 seconds. So it does 30 seconds of low, 30 seconds of medium, and then 30 seconds of a higher heat. Tamara's kind of an enabler. Ha! Oh, I see the flower. Okay, sorry. I get it. Yeah, the florals. You're not a flower girl. Gotcha. I don't use sunscreen. Christy, you could, but it's only, I do my nails about once every 2 weeks, and then sometimes I'll take these off and then not do the gel for maybe a week or two. It just depends, but actually you can, and some people will wear like little gloves of some sort, but actually I've heard and seen some information that when you do this on your nails, it's like the equivalent of maybe spending 10 minutes in the sun. So the way I feel about it is I spend more time in the sun on an average day than I do doing this every 2 weeks. But if you really, we would never be on a no spend or low spend. That's true. Hey, you know what? I got some good deals. I went to Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and Joann's when we were out of town for my appointment, and I needed a Cricut deep cut blade, and I got that for 60% off. So that was a really good deal. And then what did I get at? That was at Hobby Lobby, wasn't it? And then at Joann's, I got 40%. Everywhere I went, I got a really good deal. Like digital x-rays. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to stick my hand in here every day. But as I said, it's the equivalent to, maybe 10 minutes of sunshine. And I'm an outside girl, so I'm getting off camera here, sorry. So spending 10 minutes, I mean, I take my dog for a walk and I'm outside for 15 minutes. Sorry, I'm concentrating. But yeah, I did really good. Everything I got, I was proud of myself. Everything I got was I can't really say clearance, but everything was on sale. I used my coupons. So I didn't do no spend, but I did good. Okay, so 60 seconds. Sorry, it's at the edge of the table. Yeah, I'll do a haul video. I have everything. I got 2 things I can't show because they're Christmas presents for my girls. But I got some sticker books. I got some pens. I got lots of, well, not lots of, but some craft supplies. Let's see what else I'm looking at. Yeah, so that's about it. I didn't go over the top shopping, but I don't have any of those stores here where we live, so if I do have things on my list, I do like to go to Hobby Lobby and Michael's and Joann's when I get out of town. Oh, and I found a cute sticker book at Walmart too. I did get a sticker book at Walmart. Last coat. See, it's a little bit time consuming, guys, but I think it's worth it because I don't have to mess with it again for 2 weeks if I don't want to. And I'll probably be doing my nails every other Sunday, so if you want to watch me do them, let me know. I'm happy to come on live. I'd like to do more lives. I just haven't done them for a minute. Concentrating on my removal here. Did you guys see, any of you watch, I know Diamond hasn't been real comfortable, I don't think, doing like videos that she films and then edits. And she did one, I saw it yesterday. We were in our trailer. We took our trailer out of town for my appointment. It's cheaper than staying in a motel for 3 nights because we decided to extend it into a 3-night stay. But she did such a good job. She was setting up one of her planners. It does, well, it really doesn't for me. And I'm hard on my nails. The only thing I noticed last week, I did them 2 weeks ago today. And then last week when I was doing some paper crafting, I think this one maybe chipped. And I'm thinking about doing an extra top coat just to help see if that helps. But they don't chip near as quickly as regular polish. Now there's gel polish that doesn't need the light to cure, and that stays a little better than regular polish, but this stays better than the non-cured polish, if that makes sense. I hope it does. So that was that. And then this is, let me make sure, my top coat. Yes, so 1 top coat of this. So yeah, it does not chip near as quickly, at least for me. And that's kind of the beauty of the gel. It lasts a lot longer than a regular manicure for natural nails. Okay, so I'm doing the top coat. Gotta run. All right. See you in the morning. Well, I don't know if I will because you come on early. You're like 5 or 6 o'clock a.m. my time. So I try to catch you. If I can't, I catch the replay. So, yep. Have a good evening. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow. And everybody, I want to thank you for joining me. Thank you for hanging with me. I know it takes a lot of your time, and I appreciate it. I love to watch lives. So oftentimes I'll watch them when I'm doing other things, cooking dinner or whatever. So I don't feel like I'm wasting time. But I think after this, I'll go ahead and let you guys go. You've been on here with me for a minute now, and I do appreciate that so much. I think I may do one more coat of clear before I clean my stuff up and go start getting dinner stuff together, just to see, because I have a lot of crafting. I'm doing a lot of paper crafting this week. Don't know that I'm going to get any sewing done, but I have quite a bit of paper crafting to do. So I'm going to do an extra coat of clear. One bubbled a little bit. That's interesting. Don't know why. I'll put one more coat on. So, okay. Thank you, Christy. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes. Thank you. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, so you know whenever I upload. I don't do a lot of lives like this, but I do need to get back on my uploading train. So, all right, guys, I'm going to let you go. Thanks for watching. I'm going to put one more coat of clear on, see if that doesn't help with my paper crafting. And this one kind of bubbled a little. I don't know why, but it'll be okay. I'll put another coat over it. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for joining me. Love you all. God bless you. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you soon. Good night.